Welcome back to the 2019 Naismith Prep Classic. Game 2 on the final day. Here we go. Bill Crothers, the host, in the red uniforms, taking on Cushing Academy in the purple uniforms. Number 3, Dan Braster with the layup right off the bat. And this one should be an exciting matchup. Malachi Endure, number 15 for Cushing. Oh my! Kobe Elvis gets it to go right there. 2-2 game early. My name is Drew Ebanks alongside Josue Sedgero. Josue, it was great for us to talk to Coach Carroll of NMH. You just heard what he said, and if you didn't get a chance to listen to it, go back and listen to that interview on what they do and their philosophy at NMH. Talk about this game right here. There's a foul on the play. What you're looking forward to see, Bill Crothers taking on Cushing Academy.
Yeah, big game for Bill Crothers to bounce back after taking a very tough loss yesterday against Mount Hermon. And we're just talking to Coach Carroll there. And one of the things that struck to me in the interview is he said, I want my guys to have fun. And it brought me back to the first time I ever picked up a basketball, the first time all of us ever picked up a basketball, is because we were looking to have fun. And so as we're looking ahead to this game, I think both teams here are looking to have a little bit of fun. For Bill Crothers, more fun than yesterday. It was a very disheartening loss to Mount Hermon, and Cushing to continue their winning ways after taking one yesterday.
All right. Look at that, nice pass, down low, can't get it to go, but he finishes with the left hand. Alexis Reyes, 6'7", 2021 player out of Roxbury, Massachusetts. The starting lineup for Cushing Academy, number 3, Dan Braster, number 4, Bensley Joseph, number 11, Alexis Reyes, number 13, Isaiah Gray, and number 15, Malachi Endure. And for Bill Crothers, starters, number 1, Kobe Elvis, number 2, Tyson Dunn, number 8, Connor Lyndell, number 10, Jaden Grange, number 17, Endurance Endo Osagi. Offensive foul. A foul going against, I'm trying to figure that foul out. I think it was on number 3. And right now, a 4-2 game for Cushing Academy. It looks like that foul might have been on Braster. We'll get a clarification hopefully soon. We're away from the scorers table, so it's a little bit difficult sometimes to get that. Endure! Just like that! Down, down, down on the rim. Malachi Endure back here in Canada, and he wants this. You can sense it.
Yeah, and we just saw one Brown commit do extremely well in the previous game, Zach Taylor, and now here comes the second one, Malachi Endure. It's starting off this game with a dunk in transition, full power.
Full power is right. He wasn't going for the layup on that play at all. 6'2", here's Dunn. Nice play. The three-pointer is good. They need to bounce back from that performance on Saturday night, and they've started off pretty good with the 3 from Dunn.
Yeah, Dunn and Elvis are the two guys. They're the barometers for this Bill Crothers team. They have to play well for Crothers to have success.
Nice defense inside, tipped away. Reyes can't get it to go. Subs coming in right off the bat, number 15 for Bill Crothers. Of course, that's Alir Leak, 6'3", 2020 guard forward out of Toronto. He takes out Lyndell, and they go left to right on our broadcast. Alir can shoot it from outside, very versatile. Endo inside, throws it up, no good. A lot of contact, no foul call. Look at Endo on the hustle. Great play to Dunn. Stoppage in play. Shot clock to 14. Not sure what happened there.
I think there was an issue with the shot clock.
Okay, no, not 14. Yeah, they put it down to 3 seconds. So Crothers isn't going to have too much time to get a shot off here.
Yeah, Cushing early on playing some tough defense, forcing Crothers into late shot clock shots.
Shots up, Grange, no good. Here they come, fast break, nice play, give and go, and look at the vertical elevation. Bensley Joseph had a good game as well on Saturday. That was a great two-man game on the break.
Yeah, great job running the floor and giving his teammate out. What a block by Endure.
Endure knows Kobe very well, and Endure just says, get that out of here. Love to see when a player is hyped and pumped up and brings that energy. I like to see more of that fire in the Bill Crothers team. I think they're so talented, they got to get some fire.
Yeah, and they're going to need to match his intensity. Clearly, Cushing came on early on, ready to play today.
Oh, that's a beautiful shot. Great stroke. I'm telling you right now, for coaches out there, you better keep your eye on number 3, Elijah Mahi. He's one of the top up-and-coming players out here. 2022, he's got a full package already. Here's Elvis, the speedster, finds the sharpshooter. Alir outside, no good on that. It's a different game now. Back in my day, you try to get to the hoop on that fast break. Now, it's the fast break and the kick for the three-point shot.
Yeah, it's important for Crothers that their supporting cast and their complementary players knock down three-point shots.
Unreal shot. Braster throws up the 3 fingers. He's 6'8". 2020 player, Old Westbury, New York, and he's got the complete package.
Yeah, he's looking early on to make his mark.
I think that pass was to us, Joe.
I was ready to shoot there. I don't know if I was.
You were ready? I don't know, man. Your hand was down.
My hands was no, by my mind. I was ready. I promise. I was ready.
Oh boy.
Yeah, turnover by Crothers there. That penetration, not great spacing on the weak side. Players are not lifting or drifting, communicating on the three-point line. They're going to have to clean that up the rest of this quarter.
I love the pace of this game. I love the energy right now of this game. Cushing has come to play. Shots up, no good. This time short. Heat check after hitting that first one. Braster can't get that one to go. 11-8. Cushing with the lead. And subbing into the game, Alexis Reyes back in. Braster out for Cushing.
But good job on Braster on that previous play, finding an opening as the up screen was happening. Just have to knock that down next time.
Shots up. Barnes, the super sub. And Barnes, one thing about him, he came in that tough game against NMH and really played well, showed a complete package, ability to shoot from the outside, super handles, and he's a player that you're going to have to watch as well. Marcus Barnes, 2022 out of Kitchener, here in the GTA now, 6'1".
Yeah, important that he plays well for Crothers to have a chance to win this game.
You know, the young talent that's coming up, they're being forced to play senior level ball, but they're talented enough to do it, but it just shows you the amount of talent. Even Bill Crothers' junior team, the amount of talent that's on that. They were playing against the TRC junior team yesterday. That one went to overtime and their junior team won, but the talent on both of those squads is unreal. I'll tell you, in a couple years, those kids will be up here even next year and the year after at the senior level.
Yeah, and that's what the prep school program is great. It's providing opportunities for young guys to measure themselves and play up against older competition. It's a great opportunity as a young guy to grow and develop your game.
What a pass. Nice play right there. Great finish, Endure. Isaiah Gray has showed it all. Brooklyn, New York, 6'3", 2020. He's going to Cornell next fall.
Yeah, no, great pass there on that pick and roll, and Endure, easy finish.
Out of bounds. Still Crothers basketball. I'd say it's off of Cushing.
Yeah, Cushing is doing a good job of trying to funnel the penetration towards the sidelines by the Bill Crothers guards. In order to respond to that, Crothers is going to have to move the ball around the arc to generate some looks.
Alir to the hole. They call it a charge as he bowls over number 4, Joseph. I like the aggressiveness, but you got to pick your spots.
Yeah, and in that situation, I think you'd like to see maybe a teardrop or potentially a stop and pop or with a drive and a re-kick out. But early in this game, setting up an aggression is important. And quite frankly, you want to see what type of game are the referee's going to call. And whether it's good or bad, you want to see, all right, how much am I able to get away with? How much in that situation is good for me? Am I able to fit in that space and get there before the defender? It's early in the game. You want to test out your limits.
You do it now when you have no fouls. That's a better thing to see what
Correct.
the refs are saying. Nice play. Oh, great finish inside. Reyes gets it to go. One thing I've noticed about a lot of the guards in this tournament, the elevation of the guards. Like you see the jumping ability, not only on layups, but also on the shot. As Dunn finishes the layup. 15-14 Cushing. The athleticism at the point guard spot, we see it in the NBA, but we're seeing it down in the high school level as well.
Yeah, and great job on the penetration there for Reyes to get an open look under the basket. He's finished a couple of those so far.
Foul on the play. That foul was on number 22 for Bill Crothers, David Onaniwu. He's a 6'5" forward, 2022 class out of Whitby, Ontario. He gets subbed out. And Cushing on the inbounds. It'll be Braster throwing it in. And a foul there called on Mahi, number 3 for Crothers. Trying to play defense there. They have 3 team fouls already, something to watch.
Important minutes for Cushing as their lead guard, Isaiah Gray, goes to the bench. Need to play sound on offense.
And there's a foul on the play. Looks like it could be on Barnes. Yes, it is on Barnes for Crothers, and that's their 4th foul already. And at the line will be Bensley Joseph, 6'1", 2021 player out of Arlington, Massachusetts.
And there's a big help for Cushing. I was talking about Gray being on the bench. The rest of this quarter, very quickly, they have a chance to get into the penalty and basically a better chance for points on offense every trip down the floor. Look for them to be aggressive in transition and in the half court.
It's good. 16-14. Gets 1 or 2. 3:04. We got a full court press right now. A little pressure. They're just trying to take some time off the clock, but I'll tell you, the ball handling skills of Dunn, he's not going to get phased. Barnes, there he does it again. This young man is going to be on a lot of coaches' radars. He can do it all. And what I loved about him yesterday, Josue, is his communication level for a young player. Nice finish inside for Cushing. They lead 18-17.
So important as a lead guard to be able to communicate with your teammates, to organize the offense, and to make sure that everybody mentally is on the same page.
Foul on the play. Joseph with that 3rd team foul. At the line will be Grange. Grange is another player. Jaden is 6'4", 2021 out of Pickering. I think the key for Crothers a lot of times is how well Grange plays. He sets the tone in terms of his aggressiveness. If he starts off well, they usually have a pretty good game.
Yes, for him, as he's looking in a tertiary playmaking role behind Dunn and Elvis, it's very important that he stays ready for drive, a kick, or a swing. The ball is going to find him. He needs to stay ready.
And we have a timeout on the floor called by Cushing. They trail 19-18. You're watching the 2019 Naismith Prep Classic. Welcome back to the action. It's the 2019 Naismith Prep Classic. My name is Drew Ebanks from OnPointBasketball.com, alongside my partner today, Josue Cedro. Josue, still early in the game, 19-18, 2:26 left in the first quarter. Bill Crothers, they got the lead. Nice play inside, and you love that game from Alexis Reyes. He's getting it done.
Yeah, Reyes, again, a great job finishing around the basket with his left hand. He's been a great finisher for Cushing early on.
Foul on the play. Looks like that's called on 13.
Yeah, Cushing making a concerted effort to seal off the paint on dribble drives by Crothers.
Isaiah Gray, and it's the fourth team foul right there. It's 20-19, Cushing inside. Lyndell goes up strong, up and under, great move. That's a big-time move by number 8, Connor Lyndell, 6'8", out of Niagara, Ontario. He's a 2022 player.
Yeah, important for Crothers that he finds ways to finish around the basket, that there will be opportunities on dump-offs and short corner runs for him.
Alir picks it up. Nice hustle play to get that rebound and corral it. They move the ball nicely. Dunn fakes the three. Kick out. Barnes drives baseline. Tripped up. And I think Elvis is going to look to distribute a little bit at the beginning here. Here's Barnes, step back, no good. Alir gets it back, big block inside Reyes. Alir throws it up, no good. Here they come back. They trail 21-20, Cushing, nice take. Oh, what a pass, threads the needle. And looks like a foul was called on the play on Crothers. Foul is on Barnes, and he took the worst of that. He's on the baseline holding his jaw on the right side. Subs coming in for Bill Crothers, Endo, number 17, and Grange coming back in. Lyndell and Barnes sit down. The two essential PGs right there, huddling for Crothers, Dunn and Elvis. No good on the first free throw for Reyes. They trail 21-20 to Bill Crothers Prep. We are live on location at Bill Crothers. It's day 3, the third and final day of the 2019 Naismith Prep Classic, brought to you by CIBC Mellon, Bay Street Hoops, Basketball, and Drive for Dreams. There's Kobe Elvis, and he has that move, and he loves to make shots off the backboard. It's very uncanny, his ability to do that.
Yeah, and he's got great dexterity, able to finish with both hands around the basket. So important for Crothers to have success today.
And here's Cushing. They trail 23-21. 41 seconds left, first quarter. Look at the pressure defense. Crothers, and he beats that. Joseph with the tough jumper over the defense right at the buzzer.
I was talking about Cushing's ability to stay on schedule with Isaiah Gray on the bench. Joseph doing a great job filling in at the point guard spot.
Shots up. Good rebound inside. Endo battling. It's going to be called on Joseph, number 4, and Endo is going to the line. Osage, he's a big man. I find has to get more involved, has to demand the ball a little bit and go to work down low. He's got the size. He's got to kind of show that he wants it a little more.
One of the difficulties with him is he brings the ball down on offensive rebound. He's got a good feel around the basket sometimes to be able to put pressure on the rim. On the offensive glass, he just will get stripped or won't be able to put it back in right away. And today, he's got to find a way to be able to finish around a tough contest.
Looking forward to him having a good game. Nice play. Almost stolen by Dunn, but out of bounds. And Endo made one of 2. He's got a lot of potential. I love his size at 6'8". And I guess he plays his role on this team, which they have a lot of scorers. He gets his job done. And look at that. Endure right before the end of the quarter. And there we have it. Cushing 25, Bill Crothers 24. We'll be right back with the analysis from Josue of the first quarter right after this break. This is the 2019 Naismith Prep Classic. Welcome back to the action. The first quarter is in the books. This is the 2019 Naismith Prep Classic. Bill Crothers and the charge right there taking on Cushing Academy, and there's a charge right off the bat. That's a foul on the offense, and it goes back to Crothers. 25-24 Cushing with the lead. Your breakdown, Josue, of the first quarter of action.
Two evenly matched teams. A breakdown defensively by Crothers at the end of that quarter, giving Cushing the lead. But both teams played kind of similar in terms of looking to initiate via their guards and pushing the ball in transition, as we see a great three-pointer by Jaden Grange for Crothers. Both teams looking to push the ball occasionally. Not every possession, but when they feel an advantage, then they push. Other than that, their offense for both teams will come in the half court.
Nice play right there. The fake, can't get it to go. Jaden Bobbitt, 6'2", 21-20 player out of Rye, New Hampshire. And there he is. Endo got to take advantage of the mismatch inside. In and out. And Endure with the rebound. They move it. He can hit that. Definitely don't want to leave him open. Braster, lights out shooter. We were talking about that. You know, I think the art of shooting needs to be improved all around, but you see there, he's one of the guys that can get it done.
Yeah, talking about pushing occasionally, looking for an advantage for both teams. Cushing there saw that there had two of the Crothers players going for the offensive rebound. That's a 3-on-2 the other way, and they're able to find a three for Braster in transition.
Reyes, number 11, with the foul. Second team foul for Cushing in this second quarter. They lead 28-27.
Important possession on offense here.
There he is, and that's the guy I want to see get going. Osage Endo, 29-28 for Bill Crothers.
Yeah, Isaiah Gray back in for Cushing, and Crothers showing a 2-3 zone. Let's see how Cushing deals with it.
They move it around. It's man-to-man defense,
back
scrambling.
man, yes.
He loses it. Here's Grange. Going to go strong right to the hole. Can't finish. And they're saying it's a charge. And that play, Isaiah Gray stood in there and a charge on Grange. Not sure if he was set on that play, but that's what the referees called.
Well, as a player going down in transition, you need to be aware of your options. It was a 2-on-1. I believe there. So, yes, you want to put pressure on the rim, but the last thing you want to do is a turnover, either a live ball or via an offensive foul. Crothers back to man here.
1 point game, 29-28, 8:05 left, second quarter. Shots up short. Reyes. Both guys out of bounds, battling for it. Grange as well as Braster, and they say Braster's out of bounds, and it goes back to Bill Crothers.
A lot of ebbs and flow in this game. Both teams also trying to figure each other out. That's certainly part of the issue there, and to establish the rhythm offensively.
It's tough when you haven't played a team before. You know, you rely on your scouting report, but it's nothing like actually playing the game. Step back, Elvis, short. He says it's tipped, 29-28. The home squad with the lead. Endure, he showed he could do that yesterday, and there's a push in the back. It looks like it's going to be on Elvis. That is on Kobe Elvis. On that play, I'd rather see him try to box out than stick behind, get around the player. You really have to move. You can't rebound from a standstill position. The player's in front of you. You got to slide in front of him and try to get that rebound.
Yeah, we've made a lot of allusions to the Raptors throughout this weekend. One of them and the keys in their championship. In the Bucks series, if you remember, there were situations they were switching across the board. And so when a shot went up, you had mismatches in terms of guards trying to box out bigs.
Yeah.
Well, you know, we had Fred VanVleet box out Brook Lopez by getting solo within his lower body to open up, to clean up the defensive glass for one of his teammates. It's the same situation here. As a young player, you want to make sure you get body position before you pursue the ball.
And a bucket there by Dunn, the floater. And that is a good basket right there. The foul is going to be on Grange. And Gray will go to the line trying to shoot and make the traditional three-point play count. What a play from him. He showed the strength getting that shot up, even on the tough defense by Jaden Grange.
The body control as well. I mean, he was able not to fumble the ball and finish with touch off the glass.
Here comes Crothers. They trail by 1, 32-31. This has been a close game right from the get-go. Here's Grange. Foul is on Endure. Third team foul, 32-31. Cushing with the lead. Dunn right off the catch, throws it up. They had 12, 13 seconds on the shot clock there. That was pretty rushed. Oh, good block, Lyndell. Look at Endure, he's battling. And it goes off of Dunn. They got to do a better job on that glass. I mean, you have Dunn is the only one there rebounding on the inside.
Well, that speaks to transition defense, right? As you're rushing back in, by the time that the shot's gone up, all 5 players should be near the restricted area. Not the case there for Crothers, and they almost paid for it.
Cushing with it. Both teams evenly matched from what we can see. Oh, nice play. Great touch. Endure with the basket, opening up their largest lead at 3.
Right hand dom.
Oh, my goodness. There he does again. The whirling dervish. Kobe Elvis. There's a push. They call that on Gray.
Yeah, on that play there by Crothers, great job penetrating even before the foul there that happened on Dunn. Great job penetrating and kicking out, and then re-driving and kicking again. When they're at their best, their offense have multiple drive and kicks within the same possession.
34-31 is your score. There's a timeout on the floor. You're watching the 2019 Naismith Prep Classic. Welcome back to the Naismith Prep Classic. Drew Ebanks here from OnPointBasketball.com alongside Josue Cedro. We are calling game number 2 here on Sunday, day 3. Cushing Academy in the purple uniforms taking on Bill Crothers in the red uniforms. Next up after this is TRC Academy versus Blair Academy. That should be another great game. This game right now controlled by Cushing. Shot tipped and out of bounds though. Still Bill Crothers basketball. Kobe Elvis looking like he's getting off to a little bit of a slow start right now. Trying to find his shot. Not really in the flow.
Yeah, he's taken some very tough attempts so far. Got to look for something a little closer to the basket, whether it's on the drive and kick, or whether that step back starts around the free throw line area and it ends up at the three-point line, rather than already starting at the three-point line and ending a few feet behind. Not that he is able to hit that shot. However, to start and find your flow, maybe right now something a little easier would be good for him.
Yeah, if he gets to the hoop and gets a couple baskets, I'm sure that'll get him started. 34-31. Crothers could not score on that possession.
2-3 zone there at Crothers.
Shots up, and there you go. In the zone, it's tough to get that rebound. Reyes inside, can't get it to go. A lot of bodies. Mahi picks up the loose ball and the rebound. Here comes Elvis. He's forcing it action, throws it up, no good. Very physical inside. Crothers still trails by 3. Shots up from the wing, it's blocked, partially blocked, and out of bounds as Barnes tries to save it.
Yeah, but again, good job by Cushing trying to find a secondary break. And on the possession before, we talked about Elvis looking for something a little easier. Tried to attempt to attack the basket there, just couldn't finish. A little of a outside roll off the basket.
On the inbounds, Cushing, they still lead by 3. The scoreboard has not changed for a few minutes. Good defense here. Crothers, deep 3, no good there. Kobe Gold, 6'2", 2020 player out of Cherry Creek, Colorado. Here's Dunn on the attack. Endo loses it inside. Gold with it. Oh my, can't finish. Gold gets it back, down low. No finish there. Endo, he almost loses it, but goes over to Alir. Lucky for Crothers that Alir was right there.
Indeed, because that could have been a bad slip on the defensive rebound.
Nice pressure defense. Mahi. Offensive foul on the push-off. Mahi trying to do a little too much. And he's called for the offensive foul. That's going to be the 4th team foul for Bill Crothers.
Yeah, driving with your head down, not be able to see the full court and full set of options available to you. Sometimes you'll lower your shoulders because your head is down instead of up.
Again, the zone 2-3. Crothers, 4:13 left, second quarter.
Trying to change the rhythm of the game and Cushing's offense.
Shots up from the corner, no good. Reyes can't get it to go. And he reaches in, and that right there is an unnecessary foul. He kind of honed in on Elvis Reyes, a foul on the play, and he will go to the line, and that's the consequence. That foul just past half court was unnecessary. To boot, now you put a player on the line with the shot. The clock stopped.
We talked about recognizing the situation and that you are as a team in terms of your foul count, especially basically midway through the second quarter. Crothers in the penalty the rest of the way. Actually, either team in the penalty the rest of the way. You have to be smarter as a defender. If you're going to be taking a foul, make sure you're preventing a basket, not just reaching in.
34-33. Cushing with the 1-point lead. 3:45 left, second quarter. Nice kick. Shots up, no good. Jump ball. And it goes to Bill Crothers. That shot there, no good by number 24, Clay Bolster from New York 6'1" player, 2020 class for Cushing.
Yeah, how about Endor still getting his hands in there, though? These arrows the other way, that's a key possession for Cushing on offense. Crothers coming down here, I'm looking for something easy, whether it's for a primary or a complementary player. Not a tough shot. Don't force anything.
Elvis trying to get going. Misses on the first attempt, gets the rebound. Dunn. Kicks it to Grange. Grange wants the 3. No good. Endo, good battle inside. Nice play, can't get it to finish. Goes up, taken away. A little frustrating there. He had 2 good attempts. Reyes to the hole. Blocked, partially blocked. Dunn. That's a double dribble. They missed that. Elvis beats the closeout. And a foul on the play. That looks like it's going to be called on Reyes. That could be his 3rd. And he is going to come out of the game. At the line will be Tyson Dunn. Dunn, a 6'3" player, 2020, out of Newmarket, Ontario. Formerly of the Vaughan Voyageurs. 34-33, misses the first one. 2:55 left, second quarter.
Little frenetic pace the last 2-3 possession. Crothers coming out with some free throws out of it. Important for the next 2:55 for both teams. I think a rhythm is important. It's been a bit of a choppy first half.
And you say frenetic, but not a lot of points put on the board. There's
That's
a
right.
timeout on the court. You're watching the 2019 Naismith Prep Classic. Stay tuned for the rest of the second quarter. Welcome back to the action. The 2019 Naismith Prep Classic. Drew Ebanks alongside Josue Sedro. Josue, we got a tie ball game, 34 all, 2:39 left in the second. Forget that. The tie has been broken. Bensley Joseph makes the trifecta, puts them up 3.
Isaiah Gray to the bench again for Cushing. Joseph stepping up with a big 3.
Here comes Elvis to the hole, and they say there's a foul.
Cushing doing a good job showing some bodies.
And there's Elvis. He goes to the line. I believe that was on number 2. Yes, it was. Bobbitt, the foul. Elvis makes that one. He's starting to kind of find his way, at least getting to the free throw line. I still think he's a bit frustrated. The defenses are there's a scouting report on him. You know, they're paying extra attention to Elvis, especially on the penetration.
And he's looking to put pressure on the rim these last few possessions, looking to open up the rest of their offense.
A press right here, turnover, and there's a Lear with the reverse layup. And just like that, Crothers takes the 1-point lead. They keep it on, full court. Let's see if these guards from Cushing can handle it, because they look a little bit discombobulated right now. I think that press caught them off guard.
Yeah, they need the outlet man in the middle to make sure to come down and be open, and then the guys on the sideline to be able to be a release point.
Turnover, almost. Elvis, he tiptoed that center line. Throws it up. Not good on that bank shot. He loves to do that shot off the glass. Again, not as sharp today, but he's working at it. He's trying to get himself in rhythm. 38-37, 1-point game. Like that behind the back. Throws it up, and Elvis, nice sportsmanship there to pick him up. And number 4, Joseph, will go to the line. That foul is on Elvis.
Yeah, he tried to push the ball handler and keep him on the sideline, trying to funnel him towards the baseline, not allowing him to attack middle. However, he got caught once Joseph elevated for his jump shot.
First one is good by the southpaw, gets it to go, the left-handed shooter. 38-38, 1:44 left, second.
Having some little banter with the referee there.
Oh, yeah, Peter, he's a good guy. 39-38, Cushing back in the lead. Stop and pop there, not a good shot by a Lear. You want to stay within your skill set there. Stolen away by Dunn, up to a Lear. He had Grange up ahead, and the left-handed block. Joseph. And you got to keep your head up there. You had your teammate on the right side, kept to yourself there, and the point guard with the elevation, another point guard who seems to be able to get up super high out here on the court.
How about Joseph showing two-way game, his last 2 possessions, a jumper, creatively getting contact in the foul, and here a big block in transition.
We got a timeout on the floor. You're watching the 2019 Naismith Prep Classic. Welcome back to the action. The 2019 Naismith Prep Classic. Day 3, Game 2. Cushing Academy taking on Bill Crothers, and Cushing with the 1-point lead. Don't forget, there's 2 more games after this to close out the event. TRC Academy versus Blair Academy, and First Love Christian versus Henry Carr. Henry Carr will be here for the first time. Only 1 game for them in this showcase. That's a better shot in rhythm. Alir with the basket and Crothers with the 1-point lead.
An important possession for them here on defense, and for Cushing, need a good 113 on offense to close out the half.
Cushing throws it up. Charge! That's called on number 24, Bolster. He can't believe it. Charge called, 40-39. And he subs out of the game. Into the game for them is Kobe Gold, number 10.
I'm not sure why he can't believe it. I mean, that charge, we saw that coming about 10 seconds before. He needs to pass off the ball or release it much earlier or even stop.
Here's Alir on the baseline. Out top, Dunn has it. Traveling. Dunn moving a little bit too quickly right there. A turnover, 48.3 seconds left, second quarter.
Both teams sabotaging their offenses the last 2 possessions. Great ball moving, drive, kick, and re-penetrating by Crothers, and then all that taken away by a travel.
1-point game. The home team with the advantage. 48.3. Looks like they're going to correct the time on the clock. 48. Here's the inbounds, and here comes Cushing. Nice drive, Joseph. Wow, you love that extension and finish. That's the new age layup there, that extended layup, and the English off the glass.
Jelly fam.
That's what it is. Call it the jelly. Alir, kick out, Grange, Barnes. That's travel right there. And right there, you got to keep it simple. Simple jab step would have done it. They're using that hop step a lot these days, and it causes kind of, you don't have your thoughts straight, I don't think, on that play. Trying to do way too much. Footwork
so important on the perimeter as a young player growing in the game of basketball. You cannot have a travel. 17 seconds left with the shot clock off, giving another possession back to Cushing.
And speaking of shot clock off, it should be off and blank, but it's showing 24.
Let's see what Cushing runs here. They got plenty of time. Joseph's been very good with the ball in his hands.
He has been very good. Nice, solid half for him. Endura's been a bit quiet lately, trying to turn. They move it around. Shot clock going down. Or the game clock, actually, for the half runs out, and no awareness there for them. The first half is in the books. The score, 41-40 for Cushing Academy over Bill Crothers. Stay tuned. We'll be back after a few moments with the first half breakdown from Josue Cedro. This is the 2019 Naismith Prep Classic. Welcome back to the action. Second half just about underway. It's the 2019 Naismith Prep Classic. Drew Ebanks alongside Josue Cedro. My man is right beside me with the call. 41-40 at the half, Cushing with the lead. This game was close throughout both quarters. Your analysis of that first half bucket, first off, Reyes, he starts off where he picked up to start the game. He had a little bit of a slow second quarter, but there he is, 3-point lead for Cushing. What did you think of the first half performance by both teams?
I mean, those last two possessions right there is the first half in a nutshell. I mean, we had Reyes finishing at the basket on dump-offs, on dribble drives, penetrate situations, doing a great job for his team as a play finisher. And then on the other end, they were able to stymie Kobe Elvis by showing a lot of bodies and a big presence at the rim, whether it's by their centers or by multiple players.
Right to the hole, no good there. Gets his own rebound. Braster outside, no good on that three. Gray short, 43-40. Grange to the hole. Out of bounds off of Grange's leg. And back to Cushing.
Evenly matched teams nonetheless in this first half. Let's see how they come out early on to set a tone in the second.
To the hole, no good. Here's Crothers. Elvis. A lot of attention being paid to Elvis this weekend. Teams do not want to let the speedy point guard get off in this showcase.
A bit more energy from Cushing to start this half.
Nice stroke there. That's a basketball shooter's touch for number 4, Joseph. They're opening their biggest lead up, 45-40. Cushing, they're hustling right there. Braster, Endo on the ground, jump ball. It will go to Cushing, and they just are showing a pep in their step. Wonder what was said in the halftime huddle by their coach and head coach Tyler McFarland from Cushing. Sorry, their assistant coach Tyler McFarland, their head coach James Cormier.
I mean, I think the first thing he told his team was, I need my bench to show up. Not on the court, off the court. They are so much more engaged supporting their team.
Oh, nice play to floater by Alir. That's a great point. The bench is up, giving enthusiasm here. Not much of a home court advantage here for Bill Crothers. So, they're going to be effective because, it's not a full gym, obviously, being pretty early in the day.
As a road opponent, and the team is all you got. You need to support each other.
Nice play. Good defense, Lyndell. Braster throws it up, no good. Kicked out, Alir. Elvis can't make that shot. Off the leg, still goes that way. Crothers has the basketball, fortunate to get the tip off of the knee, I believe, of Endure.
Even though they didn't score on that possession, it started on the defensive end, but a great stop by Lyndell, keeping his hands up, and then the transition opportunity.
Turnover. Here comes Endure, the big man showing he's got some handles. Kick off. Oh, I like that. Stop and pop. Step back. He's showing it all today. Joseph. Big time move. Lyndell goes to the hoop. In and out. Foul on the play. Let's see who that one's on. I believe that was on Endure. And at the line will be Lyndell.
Oh, what a stop and pop by Bensley Joseph. The previous possession before. Great balance. Good extension on his arm. Faded away a little bit, trying to create some space. Even though it was a long two, when you are in a rhythm like he's been in the first half, a great way to set the tone for his team.
It's that one to go. We like the size on Lyndell. 6'8", 2022. He's got some time to not only grow as a player, but physically grow as well.
A young guy with great physical tools. He needs to work on his touch around the basket right there. That one opportunity needs to finish.
Oh boy, he misses that Braster. I think he should have went for the dunk there. It looked like he was, and that's Alir reaching in there, and the foul Kobe Gold will go to the line shooting 2 shots. Cushing with the 3-point lead, 7:09 left in the third.
Touch fouls again. It's not necessary for your team in way to help them win. That's not, you're just starting your penalty count earlier than you should. And yes, obviously there is a foul count before you foul out, and you need to play defense with intensity. But ticky-tack fouls, not the way to get it done for your team.
2 free throws made by Gold. It's a 5-point game. Nice kick, Lear on the wing, and he does that. Sharpshooter, that's for sure. Cuts it to 2, 49-47, 6:52 left third quarter.
Starts with an up screen by Lyndell, turning his back to the play, and now being active on the defensive end.
Nice play right there, done. That foul's on number 2, Bobbitt. Second team foul for Cushing. Bill Crothers has 1 team foul.
Coach John Carroll told us in the previous, at the end of the previous game, as a player, our offense feeds our energy. Bill Crothers showing it a 3 there, and all of a sudden on defense, a little more active.
That's stolen away. Can't get it to go. Foul on the play. That's Braster taking on a Lear. Still deciding what the call is. A blocking foul called on a Lear, and Braster will shoot it. (49-47). Cushing with the lead.
That was a long conference call. Let's leave it at that.
First one is good. Pushes it up to 3-point lead for Cushing.
I think the referee's trying to get control of the game and try to settle both teams down.
Second one, it's good. 4-point game. Timeout on the floor called by Cushing Academy. This is the 2019 Naismith Prep Classic. Please stay around. We'll have the rest of the third quarter right after this short break. Welcome back to the action. This is the 2019 Naismith Prep Classic. Drew Banks alongside Josue Cedro. And we have a pretty good game here. Bill Crothers taking on Cushing Academy. Foul on the play. That's called on Joseph. So far in the third quarter, it looks like Cushing has a little bit of a jump and a pep in their step. Lyndell at the free throw line for Crothers.
Important for Crothers to respond to Cushing's push early in the third quarter. Right there, a good job by Dunn on the driving kick, finding a shooter, and then for everybody else crashing the glass to generate some free throws. Need to knock them down.
1 of 2. As you say that, 51-48, Cushing with the lead. Endure steps back, can't get that 3 to go. Nice rebound, Dunn, as he skies to the skies to grab it. Nice stop and pop. That's a lost art, and to see a young player like Mahi have that in his repertoire already. Young players, if you're out there, that play right there, rewind it and take a look at what Mahi just did.
Great job going around the defensive contest. Now need to make sure that the shot is as efficient as possible.
And there he is, always with the bailout. Joseph, right now, I got him as the player of the game. When you're talking about either team, that guy is just showing out today for Cushing.
So do I. He's got an interesting wingspan. If you look at his arms, always extended, pretty athletic.
Grange with the basket, and Grange starting to take it to the hole. 54-52, Cushing with the lead.
Important for Crothers that Grange is an important factor in their offense as Elvis is on the bench.
Here he comes, Grange, speak of it, him. And there's Barnes, he can shoot it, but not this time. Big rebound, Endure as he skies over top of everybody. Put up, Gold, short. Here's Grange with the rebound. They're going back and forth right now, folks. Dunn, a little bit hard on the pass. He saves it, luckily. Here's Barnes on the kick out. Mahi, short on that jumper. Rebound, Endure. Endure in some pain, hit in the face. Trying to see if there's a foul on the play. No. No foul called, it seems. Endure's incredulous right now. He says, I was hit in the face and you didn't see it.
I don't think he hit himself. I don't think he has an incentive to do that.
Luckily for him, Cushing has the basketball. They do have possession at least, despite not getting the foul call. It's a 2-point game. 4:22 left. Third quarter, nice pass. Endure goes up, gets blocked. Nice play, Lyndell. Here comes Crothers, moving it. Dunn. Good crisp ball movement for Crothers. It's tipped away though, Dunn loses it. Oh, nice play. Can't finish. Great play there by Braster to push it ahead to goal, but he couldn't make the layup. It's going to be a foul. Endure with the foul on the baseline. He's frustrated. They lead 54-52.
And Lyndell, great play on defense a couple possessions ago. Stoning Cushing at the rim. Now on that driving kick, he was able to create a foul, but close to stepping out of bounds. Got to be careful. There's
Elvis. Elvis has yet to really go off. There he goes, puts it up. Nice touch right there. That's a tough shot. 54-54 game, 3:32 left in the third.
Important possession here, tie game. 2.5 minutes to go in the third quarter.
Oh, turnover. Here's Dunn on the break, takes it strong, throws it up, no good. There's Mahi inside, back to Dunn, and that's going to be, that's going to be Joseph, and the reach in from behind, and he immediately subs off the floor.
Yeah, I think I would like to see Mahi go up strong immediately upon the offensive rebound. Awkward angle, but then as a young player, developing your skill set, touch around the basket is very important. and hopefully that next time around doesn't hesitate to put it up.
Isaiah Gray comes in for Joseph, and Dunn misses the first free throw. Second one is good, 1 of 2, 55-54. There's a timeout on the floor called by Cushing. This is the 2019 Naismith Prep Classic. We'll be right back after a few moments. Welcome back to the action. It's the 2019 Naismith Prep Classic. Game 2 of 4. Cushing Academy in the purple uniforms taking on Bill Crothers, the host team in the red uniforms. That is stolen by Dunn. 2-on-1. Elvis. And they're going to call a block right there. Way underneath the basket is Gray. Dangerous play right there. Kobe was up real high, and those plays you can come down on your wrist, on your leg. Dangerous play right there, but luckily he's good, and he's going to go to the line looking to improve on the three-point lead.
There's been some discussions even at the highest level about the charge circle. What's the type of rules that you want to allow the defensive player to create an offensive foul? Some plays, man, especially with the athleticism of players. I'm talking about an NBA example, but even at a high school level, it could be scary sometimes. So that's something to think about.
Here's Braster goes, he almost loses it. The floater, no good. Off of Dunn, can't corral it. Bill Crothers leads 58-54. Nice little turnaround for them. They were down 5, so that's a 9-point swing. Now up 4. Braster and Endure playing a 2-man game.
2-3 zone here for Crothers.
Shots up, gold!
Break that zone.
And he's definitely worth his weight there. Lyndell right to the hole, and Gold got him on the layup attempt. And Lyndell will go to the line. Shooting 2. Not a good foul there for Gold. It's 58-57 after the three-pointer by Gold. That's the first one's good.
And beyond that, I think we want to see Lyndell kind of have display a bit more touch on that layup. He wasn't even close to finishing the N1.
He gets 1 out of 2. It's a 2-point game, 59-57 for Bill Crothers. Out of bounds, Braster looking for his teammate Bolster in the corner. He is not there. Instead, a turnover for Cushing, number 23, Jonathan Goodier in the game. 6'3", 2023 player out of Arlington, Massachusetts. We were wondering if maybe Goodier was related to Quincy Goodier, who's at Syracuse. No, he isn't. Same name. That's it. Dunn throws it up, no good. Endure. Oh, stolen away by Dunn. Great effort to get it back. Here's Dunn, tipped away, turnover. Got to be sharper on those passes. 59-57, 150 left, third quarter. That looks like travel. Yes, it is. 3 steps for Endure, trying to do a little too much there.
Yeah, the paint was pretty clogged on his drive, and he tried to half spin the other direction to create some space. Unfortunately, the kick out would have been a better option.
They're paying a lot of attention to Malachi Endure, and so they should. Alir with the 3, no good. Endure with the rebound.
Crothers trying a lot to funnel.
And there you go.
It came my way. I would have caught it. If it bounced up, I would have caught it. Yeah, I was saying Cushing trying to keep Crothers on the sideline in one of their strategies on the defensive pick and roll is to make sure to funnel the ball handler towards the baseline, not allow him in the middle.
Shots up, Gold, no good. Tip in is good though. Tie game, 59-59. I think this game is gonna go right down to the wire.
And here comes Cushing's bench up on their feet again.
They are cheering loudly. Grange, that's a tough shot. The runner, 44 seconds left.
A runner going against the grain with his right hand there.
2-point game, Endure, 3-pointer, no good. Elvis with the rebound. Spins on the baseline, kicks it to Grange, ready to shoot. In and out. Great positioning there and ability to get that shot up, but he didn't make it. And he fouls number 23, Goodier. That foul on Grange. Looks like he coming up a little hobbling there on his right knee, holding it. 61-59, 15.9 seconds left, third quarter. We've got 2 more coming after this. TRC and Blair, First Love and Henry Carr to close out the 2019 Naismith Prep Classic. Endure down baseline, turns, throws it up, no good. Gold with a rebound. Look at that. What a play by Gold. He gets it at the buzzer. 61-61. 3 quarters in the books. We'll be back with the analysis from my man Josue right after this break. This is the 2019 Naismith Prep Classic. Welcome back to the action. We have quite the game right now. Both teams playing pretty even. Bill Crothers in red taking on Cushing Academy in purple. Stolen away and blocked by Kobe Elvis. It's still Cushing basketball. 3 quarters down, and guess what? We start off where we started the game. Both teams tied. It's anybody's game in the fourth. Josue, what were your thoughts after 3 quarters?
Kobe Gold, so important for Cushing, giving them a lift with big 3-point spot up and a layup at the end of the quarter. Cushing starts off tie game. They were down 4, a minute to go. Let's see what they can get on offense here. A little choppy.
Double dribble. Double dribble on Endure. They're saying he stopped his dribble and dribbled a second time. We want to thank Bill Crothers for hosting this incredible event. We also want to thank the sponsors, CIBC Mellon, Bay Street Hoops, Basketball, and Drive for Dreams. Our staff here want to thank the OSBA for putting on the screen as well. My guy beside me, getting it done on all the technical aspects. Done a fantastic job, and we have student volunteers manning the camera. So that's phenomenal to see young students getting involved in the broadcasting field. Here's a steal here, right to the hole. Dunn can't get it to go. Not going down so much for Dunn right now. I think the 2 guards are not really getting off for Crothers. Kobe starting to feel a little bit, but him and Dunn are not quite as sharp as they normally are.
But Dunn defensively, previous possession.
And this guy has come in and done a great job. You mentioned his name a couple minutes ago. Gold, another trifecta. They lead by 3.
Yeah, and I was just going to say that Dunn had done a good job defensively, stealing the ball from his opponent. That time, allowing the penetration that leads to the Gold 3.
And now, look at the bench. Even the substitute coming in, Joseph is feeling it right now. That's a foul on the play. Fouls on Endure. Not sure how many he has. He could be 3 or 4 for Endure. 3. Josue says 3 fouls. 64-61. Crothers on the inbounds. Kobe Elvis to throw it in. Alir. Step back. No, he looked like he wanted to shoot that. Here's Dunn at the drive. Throws it up. Oh, that's a tough layup for Dunn. And as we say, he's starting to cook now. 64-63. Cushing with the lead.
Tough finish with the opposite hand. Away from his body, high off the glass. That's a great finish by Tyson Dunn.
I don't think that's in the textbook. That's something you don't learn. That's talent right there. And that basket by Reyes puts them up 3. Cushing with the 66-63 lead. Make that 1 again as Dunn. I don't know if he heard us, but he's starting to pick it up.
Yeah, they were back-to-back finishes at the rim, and Reyes continuing to have an impact for Cushing. He's been pretty good this game.
One thing about Dunn is he's very active and vocal on defense. He's talking all the time. Look at the hustle there. Reyes gets the rebound. Oh, what a play. He throws Alir back, goes up, and fouled. Looks like that could be on Endo, number 17, for Bill Crothers. Let's see who it is. Reyes will go to the line. That foul was on Kobe Elvis, number 1. And there's a timeout on the floor. 66-65 is your score. Cushing with the lead. This is the 2019 Naismith Prep Classic. Welcome back to the action. 2019 Naismith. Naismith Classic. At the line, Reyes, number 11. And good to go. 68-65, lead back up to 3. And back into the game is number 4, Joseph. Had a pretty good game so far for Cushing.
Important for him to continue to have an impact of both ends of the floor. He's been a tone setter for Cushing in this game.
There's Joseph inside to Endure, throws it up, no good. Bit of a force there. Here's Dunn, 3-on-1, they got to capitalize. Nice ball fake. Dunn gets his own rebound, throws it away. That's a weak pass right there. Look at him, he still hustles and gets it back. That's the effort you need. Alier, no good. Dunn with the rebound. Jump ball. That's going to go the other way. It's going to go to Cushing. Nice hustle right there. I found on the 3-on-1, you don't end up with a basket there. To me, you got to get to the hoop. They got pushed out to the left side.
The best shot in basketball is an open layup. Hence, as a guard, as in a wing, a forward, anybody pushing transition, you need to put pressure on the rim. Crothers did a good job, an okay job doing that, not a great job, right? Where they didn't get all the way down to the rim before kicking it out. Then again, if that 3 goes down, then it's a tie game.
68-65, nice kick out. Reyes, big shot, and he opens up a 6-point lead for Cushing. That's nice ball movement.
Man, Reyes has been good inside. He's been good on the outside now in the second half, showing some his range.
And there's the speedster, Elvis. Really hard to bottle up when he turns that corner.
Yeah, and better job by Crothers opening up with some screening at the top.
Nice play right there. Look who comes back. Isaiah Gray. He's going to Cornell. Great pickup for them.
2-point guard lineup for Cushing with Joseph and Gray in the game. Both of them able to put pressure on the rim.
Oh, that's a tough shot. I'm telling you, he's so poised. Barnes, nothing phases him. Good defense right there, and still scores the basket, even with Gray all over him.
Good job shielding the defender with his body, able to put a little English off the glass.
There he is right there, throws it up, no good. Inside, can't get the rebound. A little contact there, but no call. Referees say play on. 5:14 left, fourth quarter, 73-69. Drew Ebanks alongside Josue Cedro. And look at this. Nice kick out, great assist. Elvis to Grange, and Grange hits the 3, cuts the lead to 1, 73-72 Cushing. 4:55 left, fourth quarter.
Start with some double screening at the top for Elvis to go downhill, even though it was stymied. Great job of finding Grange for 3.
And 1, Reyes. Foul on the play. Foul is on Elvis. Great pivot, drop step move for the basket.
What a complete game he's shown today, right? On the outside, a couple of threes, the possessions before, and now here he comes back inside. A drop step and 1. Strong finish, not fumbling the ball, able to finish with touch off the glass.
2021 player out of Roxbury, Massachusetts. He's 6'7". Great length for him at the guard spot.
Versatility, to me, is the key of his game.
Yeah, great point. Can do it all. Elvis can't make that 3. It's a 3-point game. Traveling, yes. Kind of pulled the chair out from behind him on the back end. 4:25 left, 3-point game. Cushing with the lead.
Yeah, dropped his pivot foot before the dribble right there. Got a little too excited, saw some barbecue chicken in the house with a smaller guy on him. Important, I was talking about footwork early on the perimeter. Same thing applies inside. You got to make sure your steps are right, or the refs will find you and call you for a travel.
Subs coming back in. It's a 3-point game. Bill Crothers wants to win at least one game here this weekend in their home court. Look at that. Elvis, the penetration. Foul is on number 24, Bolster for Cushing, and Elvis at the line. He's going to try to cut the lead back to 1.
Tough attempts again for him at the rim. Good job at putting pressure on the defense, getting himself some free throw opportunity. But man, oh man, he's facing a ton of traffic at the rim. The next 4-18 are going to be very interesting to see his decision making.
And he's got one more free throw. Sub coming in again. Gray back in the lineup or on the floor for Cushing. Nice free throw. That's 2 of 2.
Here comes full court press by Crothers.
It's a 1-point game. They do put on the press. A little bit of a wrinkle there. Goal wants to shoot it. Nope, moves it. Nice ball movement. Penetration. In the corner. Almost stolen by Barnes. Look at Barnes and gets the jump ball. He pays a price for it, but he gets the turnover. It goes back to Crothers. They trail by 1 with a chance to take the lead. Look at the hustle there by young Barnes.
I mean, it started with the full court press that we were talking about. That sped up Cushing. Didn't necessarily expect it, leading up to the jump ball turnover situation.
Coach Hughes, Salia getting it done, and there's Elvis with the floater. Crothers with the lead by 1, 76-75.
Close game, as we predicted. They'd come down the stretch, and here we are, 1-point game.
They got pride. They're at home. They're hosting this event. They want to get a W. Especially, oh, look at that roll there. Braster gets it to go. Cushing back up 1, 3:30 left.
Interesting to see what Crothers runs on offense with some small ball lineup.
Looks like Elvis is going to try to take control here. Can't get that one to go down. Joseph. Nice pull back of the dribble there. Probing the defense in the corner. Braster in and out. Big rebound. Gold back to Braster. Loses it. Here comes Elvis. Elvis loses it. Turnover. Got to control that handle. Here they come back. Almost a foul. Endure throws it up. No good. Look at Dunn. And a jump ball. Good play right there by Braster. And it's going to be Cushing basketball. Hustle on both ends. We're going down the stretch, and both teams want to get this W.
Dunn grabbing that rebound amongst the trees. Incredible job getting his hands on that. And on the other end, Braster getting a jump ball for his team and gaining an extra possession.
Possession error will be in the favor of Crothers down the stretch, so that's something to keep in mind. It's a 1-point game. Cushing with the lead. Look at that driving kick through the legs. Not sure if you want to do that pass or you're right at the rim.
The pass was perfect. Honestly, he did his job. We talked about putting pressure on the rim, right, because the open layup is the best shot. There was some rim protection. Reyes, who's been great all game, was wide open. Pass just off the money.
Here's Barnes, throws it up. Oh, my goodness. Are you kidding me? Left hand. Barnes coaches, please take a look at this young man. He has it all. He doesn't get rattled, doesn't get high, doesn't get low. Very mature beyond his years is Marcus Barnes.
Crothers getting some offense from their complimentary player. How about that three?
That's the guy. He's done it all weekend long. Joseph, a bag of points for him in this game. Cushing, 80. Bill Crothers, 78. 147 left. This one's going to the wire.
Yeah, he showed some playmaking the possession before. Pass off the money. Big shot there.
Elvis. Oh, that's so smooth. Kobe. Elvis looking Kobe Bryant-ish on that shot. 80-80 is your score, and now a foul. Or is it out of bounds? Just out of bounds off of Elvis.
I mean, you don't get much more Kobe-ish than a fadeaway on the right side of the basket.
And we have a timeout on the floor called by Cushing Academy. This is the 2019 Naismith Prep Classics for the end of the fourth quarter. Welcome back to the action. This one is going down to the wire. Bill Crothers, the host team, taking on Cushing Academy. It's an 80-80 score, zeros on the board, 1:30 exactly to go in the fourth quarter. I want to thank you for joining the live stream. Drew Ebanks alongside Josue Cedro. Josue, it's going to go down to who can execute in the last minute 30. And a turnover there, trying to make a nice play on the baseline. Good intentions, but they lost it to Crothers, and they bring it up with Dunn carrying it across half court.
A mixed zone look by Crothers flustered Cushing's offense, and they're able to come away with the turnover.
Jump ball, and there's that jump ball. Crothers will get it. 59.2 seconds left. 5 seconds to go on the shot clock. Don't forget, we have a game right after this. TRC taking on Blair Academy. Blair Academy comes in with a lot of talent. It was good to see them on the court yesterday. And Blair features Jabri Abdur-Rahim. He was the player of the game in their game yesterday, and of course the son of Sharif Abdur-Rahim. Canadian fans know him well, and on the broadcast he made sure to let us know that his father really appreciates Canada and really loves his time, and obviously knows what's happening up here in Canadian basketball.
Yeah, recently named a commissioner of the G League as well, a couple of months back. I'm very excited to watch his son in person. I know yesterday he had a dominant performance.
And a break on the floor, timeout called. 80-80 is your score, 59.2 seconds left. Please stay tuned. This is the 2019 Naismith Prep Classic. Welcome back to the action. 80-80 is your score, 59.2 seconds left. It's the 2019 Naismith Prep Classic. Bill Crothers with the inbounds. Dunn up top. Alir. 3 seconds left. Shot clock. Got to get it up. Throws it up. And it rolls out. Look at the rebound there. Braster hauls it in, and it just rolled out.
Big stop by Cushing.
Here they are. Joseph has had a great game. Reyes. Dunn, and you're always going to get called for that. You just, shadow it, but once you do the reach in, you're going to get called. And Dunn fouls Gray, who go to the line to try to give Cushing a 2-point lead.
That's tough. I thought actually it was a great contest and defense. He might have gotten them, but on the reach in. But in terms of shadowing the ball, he made it very tough on Gray to get a shot off. Just couldn't complete the defensive possession.
I mean, if you have your hand up, shadowing the ball there, if he makes that shot, that's a tough shot. You know, if he makes it, you got to give him all dues to make, you know, if he makes that shot. So the little reach in at the end, the referees usually call that. I've been guilty a couple times. I know.
Hand in the cookie jar, they say.
That's right. 82-80 is your score. We have a break in the play. Cushing leads by 2 over Bill Crothers. We'll be right back. This is the 2019 Naismith Prep Classic. Welcome back to the action. It's a 2-point game. Bill Crothers taking on Cushing Academy, and Cushing has the lead. Let's see what Bill Crothers can do. 30.6 seconds left, fourth quarter. On the inbounds, here they are, Grange, double team, kicks it back to Alir. 7 seconds left. Nice pass, great finish, and 1. The foul on the play. What a pass right there. The foul is going to be charged to 13. And that foul will cause Dunn to be able to give them a lead with 19.1 seconds left in the game. Dunn shaking that hand. We saw he had a bandage on it yesterday. No bandage today. Right to the hole. You love to see a cut. Great play backdoor to get the basket.
Crothers lucky there to get away with that possession. You were almost trapped in the corner when Grange had the ball. But once he got out of that trap, Dunn great backdoor cut, able to slip there for a layup and a chance to give Crothers the lead.
Textbook example of moving without the ball. Young players that are out there, you don't always have to have the ball in your hand. You don't always have to be dribbling it. If your defender falls asleep, cut backdoor to get a pass even up at the top or for a layup down in the paint.
Yeah, one of the rules I was taught early on is that when you're denied, cut backdoor, something will be there for you. And if not, then get to the other side and balance the flow out for your ball handler, right? By trying to walk up to him and demanding the wall, you're bringing a defender with him. Hey, he's denying you, cut back door, and then let's try to get back in the flow with some quick passing.
Both teams definitely looking to take this contest.
Big free throw here.
Yeah, let's see if Dunn can make it. He's been a little bit up and down on his free throws. This would be a big make right here and force Cushing to score on the other end. Crothers keeping everybody out of the paint, trying to get back and set up on defense. It's a big free throw. It's good. 1 point lead, Crothers, and they put the full court press on. This is a nice matchup here. Elvis with Joseph. Nice play. Watch out, Dunn's got hands. And a foul there. They had a foul to give. They knew that. Not bonus yet, still on the out of bounds. I like that foul.
Yeah, with a bit early on in the clock than you would like, maybe something rather under 7 seconds, under 6 seconds, but nonetheless, a foul to give. Hey, play aggressive defense. Now it's time for Crothers to lock up. 9.3 seconds left.
83-82, 9.3 seconds. Goes to the hole, throws it up, no good, can't finish. No finish there, and there is Elvis. He gets it, and that's going to be it. A 1-point victory for Bill Crothers. Tough, hard-fought game by both teams. The home team, the hosts, take it 83-82 over Cushing Academy. Stay tuned, we'll try to get an interview with one of the players after the game. This is the 2019 Naismith Prep Classic. Welcome back to the broadcast. Drew Ebanks here after that big win by Bill Crothers, and we have Tyson Dunn here with us, special guest. How you doing, Tyson?
Pretty good, pretty good. Thanks for having me.
Good to see you, man. We noticed you're holding your arm. You had a little sprain. What happened there? I think it was yesterday we saw you.
It was on the Friday game. Yeah, I just tweaked one of our chops, but got to play through everything and battle for my team. So got to win.
That's for sure.
Yeah.
Big win for you guys over Cushing. Of course, you know Mr. Endure pretty well. How was that going against him and that Cushing squad? What difficulties did they, pose for you guys?
Oh, they're a great team. Yeah, they're well coached. They're very disciplined. So they knew our sets well. They got good game film and had a good scouting report on us. But we battled and we pulled it out through the game. Yeah.
We see you as a guy who's very vocal out there, and we ask young players to be very vocal. That seems to be a big part of your game, being that kind of quarterback out there and a leader for your team. Yeah,
well, it's a big part of the team. Every team needs a quarterback. Every team needs a guy to run the floor and keep the team together through ups and downs. So I'm always happy to do that for our guys, and I do that, and they battle for me too. So it works out. How
do you guys feel? I mean, right now I'm looking at your team. I felt you started off the season in sync. It seems like you guys are kind of out of sync a little bit. What are you guys going to do to get things right?
It's just our defense. We got to communicate more. We started the season playing great defense in the first Trustwood tournament, but we kind of got away from that at a certain point. So we just got to tune that up, and we'll be fine because if we defend, we can run with anybody.
And going forward to the OSBA season, you guys feel that you're one of the top players in the league. What are you guys going to look forward to in the next couple weeks?
I think we're going to battle. We can definitely compete for an OSBA championship. We're going to defend hard throughout the entire season, as we always do, and We get stops, we get runouts, and we can play with anybody.
All right, man.
We're going to go for a chip.
All right, man. Congratulations. All the best to you for the rest of the season. That's a big win for you. Weekend.
Thank you.
Dunn.
Appreciate everything you guys are doing, by the way.
Of course, my man. Tyson Dunn here for Bill Crothers. They got it done. Victory over Cushing Academy. The 2019 Naismith Prep Classic. We are coming back with TRC taking on Blair Academy. That's going to be the third game. And after that, one more game. First Love Christian Academy taking on Henry Carr. So stick around. We have 2 more games. This is the 2019 Naismith Prep Classic.